In this video we will talk about what is transfer function. So the transfer function of a linear time invariant differential equation system is defined as the ratio of the Laplace transform of the output response function to the Laplace transfer of the input that is driving function under the assumption that all initial conditions are 0. So here a naught y nth derivative plus a1 y n minus 1th derivative plus a n minus 1 first derivative plus a n. This dot sign represent the derivative. Okay, don't confuse on this dot. This dot means it is a first derivative, and a n y is equals to b naught x m plus b1 x m minus 1 1th derivative plus b m minus 1 x first derivative plus it is what that is transfer function. Okay, per bm, it is here something is left. This is bm as here it is an a and b y in this bm x where n is greater than m, where y is equals to x, the output of the system, x is the input of the system. So the transfer function of the system, okay, let me little zoom it. The transfer function of the system is the ratio of Laplace transfer output to the Laplace transform input when all initial conditions are 0. I already stated that. Or the transfer function gs is equals to L output divided by L input. That is, if we the y represent y as a output, ys divided by xs. The transfer function of a system is a mathematical model in that it is an operational method of expressing in that it is an operational method of expressing the differential equation that relate output variable to the input variable. The transfer function is property of, this is about transfer function. What is transfer function? Here it is represented some characteristic of transfer function. The transfer function is a property of system itself, independent of magnitude and nature of input or driving function. And the transfer function includes the unit necessary to relate input to the output. However, it does not provide any information concerning the physical structure of the system. Here some part is left. Physical structure of the system in an automatic control system. Let's move to the automatic control system. Before going to the automatic control system, let's know about what is block diagram. A block diagram of a system is a pictorial representation of the function performed by each component, and the flow of signal. What is summing point? Next, a circle with cross is the symbol that indicate a summing operation, that indicate the cross. If a circle with cross is the symbol that indicate a summing operation. And branch point, a branch point is a point from which the signal from which the signal from a block goes concurrently to other block or summing point. Summing point. What is block diagram? I already told a block diagram of a system. And this, what is summing point? It is a circle with cross. And what is branch point? A branch point is a point from which the signal from a block goes concurrently to the other block or summing point. Now let's move to the, I will zoom it so that you guys can view it. Block diagram of closed loop system. Block diagram of closed loop system. The block diagram of closed loop system, it is an RS input function. It is an summing point. We already talked about what is summing point. A circle with cross is called an summing point. And this is an ES. This is error. And this is an GS. GS means transfer function. We already know. We found out the transfer function is equals to YS by XS in Laplace of output to the Laplace of input. This is an branch point. This is an branch point. Branch point from which the signal goes concurrently. Okay, here and here also. This is an output function CS. The open loop transfer function and feed forward transfer function. Feed forward with feedback means, feed forward means there is some feedback. So this is an input function. This is summing point. ES means GS. This function, if you, this is BS, this is HS. This is one transfer function. This is another transfer function. This is an output CS. The ratio of the feedback signal. The ratio of feedback signal BS, this BS to the actuating error signal ES is called the open loop transfer function. That is, open loop transfer function is equals to BS, the ratio of feedback signal. The ratio of feedback signal to the ES is called open loop transfer function, and it can be represented by GS into HS. So how can you represent it in this GS into HS, by GS into HS? So now let's move to the another. Now okay, I will the ratio of output CS to the actuating error signal ES is called the feed forward transfer function. What? Feed forward transfer function. So that feed forward transfer function, so that it is here, feed forward transfer function means the ratio of CS output to the error. It is represented by the, it is GS. It is CS by ES will give us GS, this transfer function, feed forward transfer function. If the feedback transfer function HS is unity, then the open loop transfer function or the feed forward transfer function, open loop transfer function and the feed forward transfer function are same. Not, this is not R, this is AND. The feed forward transfer function are same. Now you can see CS by ES is equals to, now we will go back to the this one. If you see here, this is an open loop transfer function. If this HS is unity, then it will equal to this, which one? This feed forward transfer function. This want to the point that I told you, want to say that if the feedback transfer function HS is unity, then the open loop transfer function and the feed forward transfer, this feed forward transfer function and open loop transfer function will be same, because HS is equals to 1, then it will give also GS. So I already show you. Now go to the closed loop transfer function. For the system shown in figure I will show you the figure. The output Cs and the input Rs are related as follows. That is, in the I am showing that this is the function. It want to say that 3.5, this figure 3.5, okay, 3.5, this diagram, it is talking about this diagram. So let's move the day here. Okay, little zoom it. Okay, for the system shown in figure 3.5, the output Cs and the input Rs are related as follows. Cs is equals to what? Gs into Es. It means it want to show that Cs is equals to Gs into Es, means it feed forward function into error, and error will for the Es error is equals to Rs minus Bs, means Rs input minus feedback. What is feedback signal? This is feedback signal. So Rs minus, now this feedback signal will be the product of Hs, that is feedback transfer function, to the output function. So eliminating Es from this equation gives what it gives. Cs is equals to Gs big bracket Rs minus Hs into C of S. This is in the Cs. Now Cs by Rs is equals to Gs by 1 plus Gs into Hs. Gs into Hs. Gs into Hs. A transfer function relating Cs to Rs is called closed loop transfer function. Now this is the closed loop transfer function. We already talked about the closed loop transfer function. This one. This is the relating function Cs by Rs is called, this function is called an closed loop transfer function. Closed loop transfer function. The transfer function relate the closed loop system dynamics to the dynamic of feed forward element and feedback elements from equation 1, and Cs is given by Cs is equals to what? Gs by 1 plus Gs into Hs into Rs. Thus the output of the closed system clearly depend on both the closed loop transfer function, this one is closed loop transfer function, and nature of the input, this one is nature of the input. So that's all for now. Okay, we will talk about block diagram reduction later in next class. So thank you all. In this video we will know that what is open loop transfer function, what is closed loop transfer function, what is feed forward transfer function, and how the output function, that depend how output of closed system clearly depend on which parameter the output is depend, that is input transfer function and the closed loop transfer function. Okay, thank you. If you like my videos, please do subscribe. Thank you all.